A single tap of the phone screen like this cost an Uber Eats delivery driver nearly $300 after a BC Supreme Court judge ruled touching a device once while driving is only allowed in certain circumstances, like answering a call, and not for operating an app. The verdict came after the Crown challenged an earlier acquittal by the Traffic Court, which the BC Supreme Court reversed last month.
The legislation is written in a very clear way. It only permits one touch for the purposes of initiating, accepting, or ending a call, and for no other reason. Otherwise, there is a blanket prohibition on using your device while driving.
Kuljit Singh, who works for Uber and Uber Eats, thinks the judgment is unfair.
We are losing money if we don't accept. And if we accept it, then we get late tickets.
Singh says the current law makes it challenging for drivers who depend on their phones for their livelihood.
Our job is on the phone, so that's the biggest deal.
The Ministry of Public Safety and Solicitor General acknowledges the use of commercial apps was not as common when the laws were last updated. But they say they continue to monitor advances in technology and court decisions related to distracted driving to determine if current legislation needs to be updated. Last year, the province introduced new employment standards for app-based gig workers. Critics say the province is contradicting itself.
The government, on the one hand, keeps saying that they're trying to create legislation to make it easier for gig economy workers to earn a living, to try and make their working conditions more fair, while at the same time funding appeals of decisions that make it more difficult to actually engage with the employment that they've chosen to have.
Uber says it requires all users of its apps to follow the law. But Singh says with about 46,000 ride-hailing and delivery workers in BC, legislation needs to keep up with the times. Sohrab Sandhu, CBC News, Vancouver.